Okay, as you can also see, I've also set up Facebook and Twitter and Twitter account for the courses. So if you are onto Facebook or Twitter, please feel free to post on the Facebook and on the Twitter. You can also like the Facebook page. That will be better. And the other thing is for each sections, actually I released the sections of each course partially. Let's say actually Nikki asked me to release up to week 3, so I've released all of them into week 3. If you think it's overwhelming, just let me know. But at the moment I release week 1 content and week 2 content and week 3 content for all the courses. Alright, so maybe it looks a little bit overwhelming, but that should be what you can see now is for week 1, week 2, week 3. So you're supposed to in week 3 you're supposed to be finished with all the content up to what you can see. Then after week 3 I'm going to release into week 4 and so on and so on. Okay, with regard to assessment, that should be in assessment tasks. You should find something called the assessment task section, where you can actually click that section and you can actually read all the information about the assessment. And at the bottom of the section there is something called, for example, AT01 portfolio. For complex style sheets, I haven't put the link over there. It will be there. For database integration, it's already there. The assessment task, there's a link. If you are onto the web environment, sorry Jin, I haven't put that link on the dynamic websites and complex style sheets, so you won't be able to see the link for submission yet, because it should be later for the complex style sheets and dynamic website. The submission should be at a later time. But okay, for the web environment, you're supposed to submit the 81 portfolio. I don't remember which week, but actually in before 82. All right, so if you work on to that, if you want to submit, there is a link called 8001 dash portfolio. You just click that button, and then if you want to upload the file, if you want a feedback from you do a final submission, you can do that, but do not press the submit button. What you need to do is upload the files, okay, and then click save changes without submitting, because once you submit, will come to me as a final submission for grading. So what you need to do is actually, if you submit something, you just save changes, upload the file, save changes, and then I'll give you feedback within 5 business days. Okay, so okay, yep, so Rohan, you've already got the docs and PDF. That's fine. That should be good.
Josh, can I interrupt for a second?
Yes, sure.
I just downloaded AT01 portfolio for complex style sheet.
Yeah.
Due date on May, that is set to the 3rd of May 2013 at the moment.
Yes, that's all right. It's semester 1 2013, because this course, the web environments, the complex style sheet, and the dynamic database are actually the courses that I inherited from the previous lecturer. The lecturer just signed off because he needed to reduce his time. So this is actually the one that from the previous lecturer. The one that I have actually created from scratch is the database integration. So if you see all the layouts and everything, sometimes it's a little bit clumsy because that will be the inherited course. But actually the portfolio and everything is still valid, so you can use the content. It's just the date and everything should be actually semester. It's not semester 1. We do not use semester 1. We use SP3, but it's the document are all still valid. All right. Yep. Any other questions? So maybe I'll just spend the rest of the time for questions about the assessment, about the documents, about how you plan to do anything. Any question?
Just a question. Will you go back to what you were talking about, week 1, week 2, week 3?
Yep. week 1 is now, start now.
Yeah.
So this is week 1. If in the DAP you can see week 1, week 2, week 3. For DAP, for database integration, I put the dates specifically, but for web environments, complex style sheets and dynamic websites, it's week 1, week 2, week 3. Yeah, so this is week 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that what you're referring to, what Vicky was asking about?
Pardon?
Release. You said something
Oh yes,
before
yes.
about
I'm releasing. If you actually go, are you on the web environments?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you actually scroll down, down there, you can see that should be something called designing web environments introduction, and then you shouldn't see. So there'll be something called on the 16th of September 2013. You cannot see from your side, but I can see from mine because I'm lecturer. I will actually release a content called Designing Web Environments Introduction. But if you have finished with everything, all the contents, just type in the discussion forum on Facebook or Twitter, and I will actually release the next content. Okay. So it's at your own pace, but I just don't want to overwhelm you, so I just release the content gradually. But if you prefer, I can even release everything at now. But it's actually up to you, because some people prefer to see, okay, I just want to read this, so I know that this is from week 1 to week 3, and then I don't want to overload myself, and then after that I follow week 4. But at the end of the day, it's your own responsibility, your own time. You decide when you want to learn, how you want to learn. Okay?
Right.
Any other question? Okay. Yep.
Should we buy that book, The Principles of Beautiful Web Design?
You can actually, have you got access to the Savary Online on Polytechnic West? Yeah, if you can get that online, that will be easier. But if you cannot, then you need to have the hard copy. But for me, if you are good enough, you do not need the book. You can still do the assessment without the book. That should be fine. The book will help you with a lot of things. But if you don't have the book, that's fine. But for database integration, because some of the assessments are taken from the book, you need to have the book. If you are taking database integration, some assessment requires some chapters of the book, and then you need that book. But for the other courses, the web environments, complex style sheets, and dynamic websites, the assessment do not require you to use the book. So it's really up to you whether you want to get it or not. Okay. Rohan, we are talking about the book. If you see in the course documents in DAP, so the book that we are talking about is listed in the delivery assessment plan. So DAP-01-Web Environments PDF, that's the delivery assessment plan. If there's a list of the books that you can see from there, the principle of beautiful web design. Okay, cool. Any other question? All right then.
That's going to one of the assessments. Is that the whether it's called ceramics? Is that the one that you have to use?
Yes, yes. The basic ceramic. That's the case study that you will use for your assessment. That's correct. That's the one that you need to do.
Right. So you can't just do your own. Go to another business because you're in Melbourne or anything like that.
Or do you want? If you want to do something on another business, we can arrange that. But the procedure would be more complex. So you need to I need to get in touch with the business and then actually setting up how the evidence is going to be set up. It's really up to you. If you want to do that, I can also arrange that one with you personally if you want.
Alright.
Yeah, otherwise that will be the default one. The website ceramics should be default one. Yeah, it should be straightforward one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Bazaar Ceramics. Where are they? Are they in Perth or something? Or?
This is actually just the mock-up. It's not real business. So this is set up for the assessment.
Right.
simulated environment. All right.
Yep.
Okay. If there is no more question, I'll just end this early. Please feel free to post in the discussion forum, Facebook or Twitter, or Skype, or message me through the online learning environment. Thank you very much for coming online this morning. Don't forget to submit the evaluation form for the class session, and then that will be appreciated. And if there is anything else, just let me know. Okay, I hope to see you again online next time. I'll let you know the time. I'll put it in the calendar, and I'll also post on the discussion forum. Otherwise, we just communicate offline by emails or messaging. Okay, bye everyone.
Before you get off,
Thanks, Josh.